We have family members and friends who aren't into anime.
Whoa.
It's come from where to go, where to come from, Cotton Eye Joe.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Yarlog 1-Up. Just kidding, Weekday 1-Up, but this is Yarlog.
Weekday Yarlog.
You hadn't met him yet. You should have met him. If you didn't, you're not watching all the episodes, and we got a problem. You better go back and marathon everything.
I'll wag my finger right at you.
Wag your finger, Drew.
Don't mess with me. Ow, that hurts.
So, today,
The dat.
we are talking about how our relationships with family members. Oh, like
You said that like you were gonna cry.
excuse me. With family members.
It's a tough topic.
Oh my gosh, I have those. With family members and friends, and how we deal with being in this anime fandom, and how they react to us being in this and deal with it and such. So, I don't really know where we want to start here.
My grandmother is about the only one who's kind of accepted it.
That you like anime?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know your family didn't accept that you watch anime.
They don't.
Really?
They have accepted that I do, but I don't think they like it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, for me, why are you done, bro?
Go ahead.
For me, nobody in my family had watched anime. This guy right here, Cody Bennett, he got me into anime.
Dakota.
And Dakota. He got me
I got
into...
Dakota into anime too.
Really?
Yeah. You didn't know that?
Mm-mm.
I created this.
Anyway, Cody got me into anime, and nobody in my family watched anime. We play games. We're gamers in our family.
See, that's lucky. I'm not even... I have my brother, and that's it. That's gamers
Jeff?
in my family. Well, Jeff's a gamer, but I don't live with Jeff.
Ah.
Like, my parents? No. God, no.
Yeah, right.
Isn't
my
your dad
parents
a
think it's
gamer?
weird. My dad loves Final Fantasy.
Oh my God! If my dad loved Final Fantasy, I would know every Christmas present.
I guess my stepdad, just for clarification, he was a gamer when he was closer to our age, because he said he bought Mario 64 when it came out and beat it in like 3 days. Apparently, like just sat in his room for like 3 days and just
Wow, all the stars?
yeah. Well, not all.
Even
but,
the extras?
No, not all 150, but he beat like all the way up to the final Bowser fight.
Oh, okay.
In 3 days.
So
To get all 150 stars is a feat.
So your family's gamers, but what else?
My family's gamers. My parents... my dad plays game. My mom, she's not into it. Sister's not into it. When I got into it, I was a little iffy at the beginning because I got started on the wrong anime. But...
You can hear more about that in the new Nakama cast.
Link in
Coming
the
out
description.
today, actually.
Yeah, but anyway, anime is great. I mean, when I first got into it, I had to like develop a taste for it. Like I had to give it a chance.
Yeah.
You can't just throw somebody in One Piece and be like, "Do you like it?
Yeah, you have to give it.
Do
a
you
chance.
love all anime?"
That's why we all agreed on the 5-episode buffer thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to watch. If you're starting a new anime, you watch it 5 episodes. If you don't like it, then you drop it. But anyway, after I started watching anime, I loved it. And then I got my little brother into it, and now he watches anime.
Oh, you got him into it?
Yeah, I got him to watch. The first anime I got him to watch was
Let me guess. Wait, let me guess. Full Metal Alchemist Brother.
No, he hasn't even watched that yet.
Fairy Tail?
Fairy Tail.
Ah.
I got him to watch Fairy Tail.
That's
and now
another,
he's
good
watching stuff that I've never even
gateway.
heard of.
Is he really?
Fairy Tail's a good one.
Yep.
Me, the only really other nerd that I have in my family is my uncle.
What about your sisters? Don't they like anime?
Well, that's because of me.
Oh, you're making them like it.
And that's more Jada. JC is in her tween phase, and like I'll talk to her about
Anime's dumb.
No, she likes it because, but my uncle, he was the only other real nerd, so he's a little accepting of it. My uncle, like, he worked for Nickelodeon for a while. I'm not gonna go into that. You guys have heard too much about it. I'll tell you guys another time. But my sisters, I got them into it. It's funny. I got my sister Jada. One of her favorites is Oran High School Host Club. She's 8 or 9, I can't remember. And I got her a Host Club notebook. And when she was first kind of learning how, this was like 3 years ago, so she was like 4 or 5, learning how to write, I went in there and was just kind of flipping through it. On the very first page, she wrote Tamaki, and it was spelled like Tamaki or something, like spelled
Oh.
really bad because she was 5. Tamaki is hot.
Ha! Really?
Yeah, did I never tell you about
No.
that? Yeah, no, because she loves Tamaki.
Oh, dude, she's got to meet Vic.
I remember I had Vic call her.
Oh, yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
I remember that.
He was like, hello.
Was she freaking out?
Apparently not. She was apparently confused.
Oh, that's too bad.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay, as far as my family goes, I've got... Growing up, it was just me and my brother. And growing up, we watched anime. Like, we didn't have anybody get us into it. Cause we
It was on
started
TV
with-
then, so it was a little easier.
We watched Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon, freaking Yu Yu Hakusho.
Freaking Yu Yu Hakusho.
Freaking Yu Yu Hakusho. The greats, what I would call those.
Never seen it.
It's pretty good.
You haven't seen all of it.
That's what I like.
You haven't seen any of the good stuff.
I like what I have seen.
Well, that's good. Then you would like the rest. Because it's way better than what you've seen.
Jada liked what we saw. What she saw.
Oh, yeah. But, so growing up, it was just me and my brother. And, like, my parents really, I guess, you know, when we were younger, they just thought, you know, this is just cartoons. But as we got older and we're still watching it and we still like it, I think, I don't know. I'm not really sure how it happened, but I guess since we grew up with it, they completely accept it. And they completely know that this is what we're into and this is what we like. And they don't get it. And they probably never will get it, but at least they accept it. And that's cool.
Yeah, my parents have accepted it too. They're just like, hey, he likes that stuff. He's not doing drugs. So
Yeah.
let's let him watch anime.
It could be so much worse.
It's a don't ask, don't tell policy in my house. We don't talk about it.
The thing I think is, I think it's ridiculous. I think it's getting to the point where it's ridiculous to say that you don't watch anime as a whole. I think everybody should watch anime, and here's why. It's because I think anime has evolved so much that's finally about gotten to the point where it's just like another medium. It's like saying I don't watch anime is getting to the point where, as if you would say, I don't watch movies. Mm-hmm. Like, you don't watch any of this. Any. Mm-hmm. Like...
And there's some pretty artful shows and stuff that you could watch. Like, there's more than just your Black Butlers and your One Piece and your Code Geass. There's artful shows with deep characters such as freaking Zankyo no Terror or Terror in Resonance.
Well, like, what I'm trying to say is that there's literally something for everyone. Because there's so many genres of it. It's like there's romantic movies, there's action movies. Guess what? There's romantic anime, there's action anime.
Yeah.
Like, there is literally something for everyone. There's shoujos, which means they're straight for girls.
There's kids anime.
Yeah, there's seinen, meant for adult males. Like, there's literally
There's
anything.
There's other things that you can find on the weird side of the internet.
And honestly, it makes me sad that living in the Midwest, especially, it's an area where anime isn't super widely accepted, especially in, like, just, you go outside and, like, I know, like, if I start a job somewhere and I'm like, hey, you guys watch anime? Maybe maybe 2 people, if I'm lucky, will say they like it. And everyone else will be like, you watch that anime stuff?
You watch that
So
anime?
judgmental.
Yeah, people, they just don't understand. I think there's a problem with people not understanding what it actually is.
That thing where they don't move their lips.
Well, I ran into a problem multiple times where I'd meet people who I watched anime and I'd be like, hey, do you watch anime? And they'd be like, no, I don't watch that stuff. Are you some kind of pervert? Like, they think
Yeah,
anime is-
they only see one side of it.
Yeah.
They think it's like all this perverted hentai stuff. And it's like, just because I watch anime doesn't mean I go and
hentai.
do things to
Cough,
hentai.
CNN, cough.
And I don't know about you guys, but I honestly think anime is more emotional than any of these drama shows that we got going out. I get so many feels watching these shows. I connect better with the
Yeah.
characters.
Yeah.
They're
Really
written so
connect.
well.
Oh
Like
my
with
gosh.
Death Note.
Oh my
I don't know about
gosh.
you. If you haven't seen Death Note,
It'll make you feel. And another show that's been making me feel a lot lately is Parasite. Like,
Yeah.
I know I can't relate to what Shinichi's going through. I can't, but for some reason, the way he's written, like, I feel his pain.
feel for him.
Like,
You feel the heartbreak. You feel...
yeah.
Because it's all stuff that could... Other than the, actual parents and stuff. But the spoilers! The murders, the heartbreaks, the... just all the stuff. That's all stuff that could happen to a real-life person.
But we're getting a tiny bit off track, so I want to bring it back by just asking, Drew,
Yes.
how do you, because I think you're, out of the 3 of us, the person who has the most friends that don't like anime. So how do you deal with that in your normal life?
I'm kind of ashamed to say that I'm not
Are you
that
still in
open
the
about
closet?
it. I'm not in the closet, but I mean, my girrlight,
He hides
Taylor,
his power level.
love you, babe. my girlfriend, she knows that I watch anime. But my other guy friends that I went to high school with, because I was kind of, not, I want to say a jock asshole in high school, but I wasn't with...
You played sport ball.
Yeah. I wasn't into anime. I told you guys that.
Yeah.
But those people, they wouldn't accept it because they're so judgmental.
They don't understand what it is.
They don't want to give it a chance, and I think it's really sad that you wouldn't even give it a chance. You know what I'm saying? Because I watch I'm not going to say I watch soap operas during the day, but I have tried to watch them. Okay? And they're terrible.
They are.
Okay? So you got to try something. And you can't be scared.
Anime is so much better than all these freaking crime dramas that we have come out here, and like all the things that are accepted as the norm here are just freaking boring.
Yeah.
Like, I hate to say that, but
to touch
and they're repetitive.
To touch a little bit on what Drew was saying, Cody and I knew a guy in high school, I'm not going to say names, who ran around with the, quote, jockey and preppy crew, and yet he was one of the biggest otaku people and still is to this day.
I think nobody would have known just randomly, like, look at him and talk to him that he was huge into anime. But he is.
Yeah, and then when people asked him, and they're like, you told me, they're like,
yeah, I was in class with this guy once, and they were like, oh, you watch that Japanese stuff? And he was like, yeah, it's actually really good. And I was just sitting there like, what?
This guy?
He's into this? That's awesome. But
shout out, that guy's one of the nicest guys you could ever meet.
But, so, your friends don't even know that you watch anime at all? Or
they know that I go to conventions with you guys.
So they have to assume that you've seen it.
Yeah, they know I watch it, but I don't say, hey, yeah, man, I just watched this episode. No, I don't go out of my way to bring it up.
if they weren't into it, I wouldn't go out of my way to bring it up.
I mean, I don't talk about it with other people unless it's brought up.
No, I'm at the point where I just told Cody the other day that I'm asking people out in the street or people I work with. I'm saying, because you kind of get a vibe from people, you know?
Really quick, we should tell this story. We've got a tiny bit of time. We were in a Taco Bell yesterday.
Taco Bell.
And we were ordering our food, and we just happened to be talking about Tokyo Ghoul. And there's these two guys in there, and this dude... He's giving us these looks.
I'm getting a bad vibe. I'm not a bad vibe. We were getting vibes from him.
We were very much getting vibes from this guy that he heard what we were talking about and knew that we were talking about anime and wanted to say something.
I could just feel that he wanted to say it. Cody, what'd you say? You saw him like gesture.
Yeah, he started to like take a step toward us like he was going to say something, and then it was like he backed off and just gave up on it.
I've done that before. Like, I've heard conversations and I just want to pop in and be like, hey, this thing.
Yeah, but he didn't do it probably because we were so into the conversation. He didn't want to just try and break in there. But I'm almost positive that this guy liked anime, and like, I don't know, like, I wish more people were into it. I wish I could say that all of my family was into anime and like that we all get it. It's really sad to me that just because it's animated and it's not live action
and it's not in English,
that people think that it can't be real entertainment, because it really can, and I think it's some of the best entertainment there is.
For sure.
Definitely. It's not all for kids.
Oh god, the majority of it's not.
Like I said, the only person who's really kind of accepting is my grandma. She like apparently went to GameStop one day and was like, do you have any anime games for Christmas? And the only one they had was Naruto, like Shippuden Ninja Storm 3 or something like that.
Yeah.
And that was before I liked Naruto. And I opened it and she was like, yeah, you like that, right? And I was like, yeah. And then I played it and it was actually pretty fun.
Well, anyway, this has been an interesting topic to talk about, but we're going to start answering questions at the end of the episodes. If you've been watching our episodes this week, you know that. So leave a question in the comments below that you want us to answer at the end of our episodes. It doesn't have to be about anime and gaming. It can be about anything, though preferably it would be about anime and gaming. Mm-hmm. But that's pretty much our show, guys.
Or anything nerd topics.
Yeah.
We'll accept anything.
That's anything about conventions, whatever. Like, we're into it.
Yeah.
So,
#1UP.
Thank you guys for watching, and stay nerdy.
Be breezy.
Be breezy. Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to watch yesterday's video, click right here in the center of the screen.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And read the description to find our other channels, plus our Twitch and more.
Nice, bro.
You should keep that in.